the True Kids 1 live stream from the Roundhouse in Santa Fe, where we are at the STEAM Day event. And next we are going to have True Kids 1 Paulina interviewing some NMSU employees, student and employee. So Paulina, why don't you come on up?
I'm Alina, Clara, and Shay. So I just wanted to ask, why do you think that for STEAM is important in child education?
So, from my background, I actually have a background in education, so seeing that science education is extremely integrated into subject matter. And right now, it's currently not being integrated into classrooms as much. Mostly due, from my experience, to teachers not feeling comfortable integrating it into their classrooms. So, in general, I think that it increases not only their science proficiency, but I also believe that it comes directly STEM education and STEAM education can increase their intellectual ability, their computational ability, their ability to solve problems. And I think that that's the biggest thing is right now. I'm seeing a lot of education that's, here's this problem, solve it. It's like, a math problem, but they're not given like a real world problem where they have to read through it, they have to break it down into little parts. It's always something that's not just solvable. It might not have a right answer. And I think that that's what's important about STEM education, because that's right. Is having to solve these problems and they not necessarily have a set correct answer.
For me, STEM and STEAM are very important because engineering and all the STEM, science, technology, actually really help the people, right? So anyone who's pursuing a STEM or STEAM career is there to support people, to make people's lives better, and to actually just pretty much be there for the people, right? So at the end, you're there because you want to be there and you want to excel everybody's lives to better in the classroom, right? And using that, you go through all these classes that a lot of people say, oh, they're hard and difficult. Not really, because the thing is, you will always be taught through your college career, your high school career even, to understand how to problem solve, like Claire was saying right here. So it's just the mentality that you have to get away from. Because a lot of people, that's why are afraid of it. But the thing is, if you really want to help society and advance technology, that is the way to go.
So you're a student at NMSU majoring in STEM?
Yes.
Do you think that there is enough emphasis on STEM and STEAM education currently that could help prepare students for college level education? Or do you think there's more?
So, like anything, there's always better ways to improve things, right? So the thing is, like right now, that's what our job is to do, is to make sure that we're promoting, to make sure that high schools, middle schools, even elementary schools can start to get STEM inside and start incorporating it and say, look, this might actually be fun and really cool to do. So the thing is, it's just trying to make sure that we incorporate it a little bit more and try to push it forward, but then also making sure that it's not overbearing to the people, right? So it's always that happy medium, and that's what we're here to do, and that's what a lot of us, even not just here at NMSU, but other universities try to do. Thank you so much.
Sherry Kaufman.
What do you do exactly?
I'm the science coordinator for Santa Fe Public Schools. So that's my position, and I work with coordinating professional development, working with teachers to support them. We're actually also looking at materials for adoption this year, so we do a lot of work around science and math as well.
Are you a teacher?
I was a teacher for about 25, 27 years.
What did you do?
Say it again.
What did you do exactly?
I was an elementary teacher, and I taught in elementary classrooms and in various different types of situations. And science was always my passion, so I would integrate most of my curriculum into my science. And so that's what I do. Get kids to love science and school.
What resources would you say have changed or decreased as far as teachers?
Well, teachers, actually, right, is our strongest resource has decreased. So we have very few highly qualified teachers. Well, it's about 50-50. People are coming from alternative licensure programs, trying to recruit, which doesn't necessarily prepare teachers for being in the classroom. The teaching shortage itself is causing quite a disturbance in our district, especially in the science and math classes. So we are trying to, recruit teachers. We're hoping that with the new governor, that we'll be able to pay our teachers more, and they'll be able to live in Santa Fe at the cost of living that's appropriate, and that maybe our alternative licensure programs could be improved to make sure math for the child is being taught, because there's no courses for teaching math in the alternative licensure program right now here at community college. So I feel like if we can recruit teachers, even people who become college students to become teachers, is actually decreasing. So we need to try to promote more teachers to go into the field.
What would you like to see as far as resources come into the education field?
Definitely an increase in teacher salaries so that we can get the highly qualified teachers to be coming in. Also, materials that are actually aligned to our next generation science standards. We're right now in the process of looking through materials that are going to be appropriate for teaching next generation science standards, and they're not of the high quality so far that we've seen and need. So I think getting people to be producing materials that are rich in increased science for our districts to adopt would be great. So more money and higher quality materials and teaching programs.
Do you have anything else to add on to that? Like for woodworking or any of those type of extracurricular activities?
Oh, well, all of those are STEM-based, really, right? Because you need math skills and certain science skills to be able to do a lot of our programs. We have pathways at our high school. We have biomedical, we have some engineering, we have some pre-building, various schools that are working at producing STEM educated students, but in the actual workforce as well. So we're gearing up towards a STEM career.
Anything for specifically math or English that you would like to see as far as textbooks?
Well, I feel like we need to move away from textbooks and move towards project-based learning, providing materials for teachers to know how to do that. That's not an easy task, especially for teachers who have not had the experience to do that. But I feel like those types of educational experiences are much more enriching for the student and get more engaging for the student. So I would like to move away from actual textbooks into more of a project-based learning type curriculum for our students across all content areas. So having teachers work collaboratively and using their strengths together.
kids won.
Thank you.
Ryan? Okay, so we're here with Nicole Davis, the digital media specialist at the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, and
Ryan Williams, the community educator.
Okay, so what role does youth play in the arts?
In art museum specifically, at the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, we have several opportunities for youth to be engaged. Every Friday, the museum's free to New Mexico residents, and it's always free if you're 18 or under. And on the first Friday of every month, we do First Friday art activity in the museum where youth, adults, they can come in, they can make their own artwork. Every Saturday, we have a family program for people 18 and under. If you come early in the morning at 9:30 before the museum's open, we give a private tour of the museum, and that's usually when we'll ask youth, what's your favorite painting? What do you see in this? And we like to get another perspective. And almost every time I learn something different about the artwork based on a new, fresh set of eyes in there. Nicole can speak a little further. We have several internship opportunities for youth in Abiquiu and also during the summer.
Yeah, so we have our Abiquiu Garden Internship Program, which is for high school students in Rio Arriba County. They come to Georgia O'Keeffe's historic garden up in Abiquiu at her public studio, and they are stewards to her garden from spring until harvest in the fall. So it's both a vegetable and fruit garden and a flower garden. So a lot of the iconic paintings that people associate with Georgia O'Keeffe, like poppies, we grow those. Those flowers are actually grown by the interns in the garden. And the vegetable garden, they grow all the things that Georgia O'Keeffe loved to eat. She was a prolific gardener, and she really loved food, and she talks about food a lot. And so they grow some of her favorite foods. And then that food that the interns grow is then donated to the Food Depot here in Santa Fe, and then the students themselves also get to take it home for themselves and for their families. And so that's really great, and we have a big sort of harvest festival at the end of every year where we get to try all the fruits that we've grown. And then we also have the Art and Leadership Program for boys and for girls, so they're a gender-separated program, so they do all kinds of different activities. They go hiking, they go up to Ghost Ranch, they create art, they get to work with local teaching artists, learn new skills, and it's a great supportive environment where they get to meet some of our interns who come from all over the country, from colleges all over the country, and also local students right here. So Santa Fe High and Capitol High students will come and serve as interns for this program as well. And it takes place throughout the summer, and at the end of the summer we have a big art exhibition of all the youth artwork at the museum, and it's another big fun party that we get to do.
So do you think it's important for the arts to be incorporated into a modern day curriculum for students, younger students, like high school and
Absolutely. We do a lot of outreach, and we're always looking for new schools to partner with. All of our programs are free. We bring our art materials as well, and we also offer free busing to the school for field trips. Right now we're working with Milagro Middle School. We do a program there once a week where we partner with a local art teacher. We go to the program. We bring our own materials, and we usually do some sort of art project based on an exhibit that's in the museum. Going to be going out to Sweeney this Friday, actually, and we're having the artist Jo Whaley, who's currently exhibiting in the museum. She has pictures of bugs, dead bugs, and alive bugs. She's going to be bringing 6 boxes of bugs to Sweeney Elementary School. She's going to explain part of her process as an artist, and then we're working with the students to do their own art that's generated based on their experiences working with Jo Whaley, seeing her artwork, and usually we try to do something that the students can take home themselves. and we're always looking for feedback from that as well. We do a pre-K program, so from elementary through high school, we're doing a lot of different outreach to the schools. And we try to always do something more than just a field trip, because it's hard if you just walk into the museum, you walk around, you leave. We always like to do a pre-visit, potentially a post-visit, to kind of prepare students how to digest this type of material, and then see what we can learn from them.
And the arts get kids excited to go to school. You get to do something that's hands-on, where you get to, feel engaged, and I think, particularly with students in New Mexico, being able to connect to an artist who is so a part of New Mexico and so a part of this place and a part of our shared history, that it's really, it's a really great way to sort of connect to someone who feels maybe a little bit closer than some artist maybe that, has nothing to do with this place. I think that Georgia O'Keeffe is very rooted in place. So when you go to the museum, you're not seeing random paintings, you're seeing paintings of the landscapes where you live and places that you can visit. You might see like a painting of Pedernal, and then you can just hop in your car with your parents and you can drive up and you can see it yourself. And so that was a really great way to make young people feel connected, not just to the landscape, but to feel connected to the artist. And when you do that in schools, I think that it's a really great way to get kids excited.
Well, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Okay, great. One minute. Okay. All right. Here we go. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
This is our final minute. Let's go.
Okay.
Speed round.
So, Rosie, what does True Kids 1 look like looking ahead and in the STEAM world?
Okay, True Kids 1 does what all of these students have been doing. We want to get students out into the world, engaging with their communities, issues that matter to them, making a difference, and developing real skills that are going to help them to have careers, to be successful in school and whatever comes after school. So we work with the film industry, television industry, media, journalism, radio. So if schools out there want to bring our program, please contact us, truekids1.org. You can reach us, info@truekids1.org. If students want to get involved with radio, if you want to get onto professional internships in the media industry in New Mexico, which is really starting to take off again, please contact us, and we want to support students to be successful and teachers to be successful. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Lanel Foundation, thank you for doing this, putting together STEAM Day here at the Roundhouse. Thank you, Madison, and all of our True Kids 1 journalists. We're really awesome today. Thank you, Jeremy, behind the camera.
Thank you, Rosie, for helping us to put it all together.
Right on.
It's been an incredible day.